Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, really, I should probably start a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got a chip. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rapper pay your bills.
Jake Bates now, ready to get this one started. And here we go from Miami. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Forced out to his right. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 16 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
That's a 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hall. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. We've got an injury stoppage here, and no, not what any of us want to see. You remember the injury his rookie year. It's Breece Hall hurts on the play.
Come on. Ready.
Shotgun handout to Akers. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Play fake here. Daniels vacates quickly left side. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. They stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
60 Bison. Here we go.
They'll go right side with Hall. And they hit up, send him out of bounds there after he picked up 7. 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
We give inside to Akers. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
Holden's got it. Look at the power. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Dolphins finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
The McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
70. Let's go. Bronco 80.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Completed over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Benson on 1st and 10. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Tag. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And they will face a 3rd down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43.
60, 60.
It's a gain of 1 yard. And it's 3rd down.
Cowboy 80.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So 3rd down becomes much tougher for him as 3rd and 1 becomes 3rd and a much more difficult 6. So the false start makes this a far tougher call now, 3rd and 6.
Victoria 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Still going at the 30. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They give up the gun to Benson. He'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
To throw, here's Milrow. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers finish off their opening drive. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Danny Gray to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
70. Let's go.
Here's Akers up the middle. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Let's go. Steady.
Daniels on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this.
On the jump.
Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. We'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
I mean, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and short, Daniels has him on the quick hitter. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Offense staying out there on 4th. They say no to a 47-yard field goal.
Go. 70 Lions. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
For the field goal.
On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. This will be from 52 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. He's got a lane up past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
And off to Benson to start the drive. This is ahead for about 5. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
70, 18, Pioneer.
Monroe throwing on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And the Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Let's go now.
Throwing here, Milroe. This can be caught by Tyler Warren. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Inside give to Benson. Wow, he's about as close to the first as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it. It's third down.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on third and short.
19, 18.
Third and short, it's Milroe. That's caught for the first. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. A 5-yard gain on the play. And they'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Purple 80. Deputy.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Steelers trailing on the scoreboard.
On the set.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
The give now to Benson. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop.
A gain of 2 brings up second and
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Go play action here. It's Milroe. Pass it down close. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get some late points and the lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. You start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead.
14. Dolphins 10.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, first and 10.
Come on, come on.
On the gun, here's Akers. It's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Out of the gun, Daniels. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. It's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm. That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready, set.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
Ready. Panthers, 71, Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. 19 Lions.
Here's Milroe to throw. Escapes out to the left. Throwing deep down the left sideline. He's got it at the 30. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
19-18. Ready? Bronco it.
From the red zone now. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. They still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80.
They've got a man in motion. Quick throw is caught. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. He rolls to his right. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Trey Benson, the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and he just exposed them.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. Takes it just shy of that end zone. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
They've got 1st and 10, Bronk, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Returning it from the 4. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner he took matters in his own hands.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. And now it's 2nd down.
Cowboy 80. Come on. 18 Cardinal. Let go.
It's Benson on the give. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Here's a handoff to Akers. Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Buying some time right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with him.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They run. Here's Akers. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Bryce Baringer, the one to send it away. He takes it at the 4. He found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Go! Liking 18. Let's go.
Now begin this drive with Benson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Cougar 19.
At the 17-yard line.
And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Steelers first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready? Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
Milrow now to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Who set it down for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
This is Benson. Nice drive up the middle, gets him about 3. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Let's go. 18 Pioneer. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go.
Milrow from the gun. Deep to the left side. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner. blocker, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Finds him on the crossing left. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to get the Dolphins a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On the move, headed right. And steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, or the other areas of the team pick each other up. This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
50, 60 by 30.
Third and long for Daniels. Finds him over the middle. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The Steelers calling their first time out. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth.
60, 70, Timberwolves.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on fourth down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Headed out right. He's running with it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skips down inside the 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Miami.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
This one headed toward the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face second down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels flushed out of the pocket. Daniels hit, he lost the football. And the Steelers get to it. So they steal away possession and add some extra yards for their offense after that fumble return. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Steelers up a couple of scores and in control of the football. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Let's go. Past the 60. Past the 60. Press on 80. Go.
From the gun, Milrow. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. That one gains 7. And that's a Steelers first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Viking 18. Steady.
Now a run with Benson. He gets him inside the 40, and that's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Ready, ready. Hey, smash.
Back to Benson here on 2nd. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That's good for 7 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Cowboy 80.
A gain of 7.
Stephanie.
Steelers first down.
70 Timberwolves. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Right side is wheeled in by Warren. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers put up even more points in a win.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers continue piling onto this lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. And to the house he goes. It's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. You could do some serious damage.
That one right down the middle. The Steelers grow their lead yet again. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Daniels coming back after that pick. Escapes the pocket. Into the hands of Harrison. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On first down, here's Daniels. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
He brings it in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are in those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Big catch made, and he got both feet in. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
70 Timberwolves.
Play fake here, Daniels. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Daniels from the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Ready.
Desperation time here. That's a tough beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw, and without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route...
And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Dolphins making the scoreboard look a touch better. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score.
Pressure off left, and it's blocked! And he's drugged down. It was a long shot after the block anyway, and they're unable to add anything on top of that touchdown.
Doesn't that just sum it up in some way? Even when you do something positive, not on this day, not for this team, something still goes wrong. At this point, guys might just want to throw up their hands and say, what does a block really matter? But you know, and I know, coaches hate that attitude. It's the antithesis of that to give up a block in that situation.
And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Give left side defensive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Milroe looking to throw. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Steelers first down. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Steelers about to stay unbeaten once again. Benson on 1st and 10. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Come on. Check, Panther.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Down. Viking 18. Warriors 70. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
To the air on third and long. Rolling left, buying some time. On the run, deep down the left side. It is caught at the 20. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down.
Get it. Bronco 80. Cougar 19. 18. Rattler 18. Mustang 19. Ready.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
18 Cardinal. 70 Timberwolves.
They're going to pass it here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be third and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, they're flying around and making the play.
And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. The defense rallied. They responded. Force a fourth down.
The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Bates' kick is up and good. And that makes it a 29-point ball game.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Gray now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10.
Buffalo 18. Panther 60. Panther 60. 79 Broncos.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Well, he found the route he wanted pretty quickly, Brock, but maybe, I don't know, telegraphed who he wanted a little too much because that defender sure got there just as the ball arrived to force it loose.
Yeah, this is one of those tough moments as an analyst, right? Because you're right, offensively didn't get the job done, but I'm going to give a gold star to the defense. Anytime you make contact and you disrupt that pass, that's a job well done defensively.
A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. Man, this one is going to sting, partner. You pride yourself on defending your building, getting those home victories. Instead, you end up taking a bitter pill today in front of your own fans.
Well, as one coach famously said, we're on to Cincinnati. We're on to Cincinnati. That's all these guys could do after giving one up at home. Just look ahead to the next game. Focus on prepping for the next opponent and working your tail off, and make up for losing in front of the home crowd by giving your fans something to cheer about the next time out.